very quickly if they can stand toe-to-toe with the green wall. We're kicking this one off with Formal, and he gets taken out immediately. A great start for Complexity.
Hopping on board with Mental. One member down, make that 2 for OpTic. A third one falls as Mental takes down Bound, and like you said, Clutch, we have a great start here for Complexity.
Yeah, and OpTic have been very vocal about their dislike for Fortress, so what a map one to see for Complexity here. A great start for Mental and the boys. They get a flag touch, but they need a couple more slays before this flag continues on the move. One comes through from Ryan Noob. They're all over OpTic's base. No one on that flag. OpTic Gaming have actually gotten out. Can they get a couple more kills? Is the big question. Mental can't hit the shot, and with that, the flag's going to return. Mental's still alive, but an opportunity squandered, it appears, for Complexity.
Mental able to pick up the sniper rifle on the OpTic side with some perfect shots on Formal, ultimately losing that sniper in OpTic's basement. Let's see if Complexity will be able to spawn and get their own.
Yeah, I don't mean to harp on it too much, but those opportunities are not going to come often against a team like OpTic. You need to take advantage of them. Right now, OpTic on the offense, Legend in your base, Formal on his way there as well. And this is where it could get ugly quickly for Complexity. A kill comes through, Mental goes down. 2 members of OpTic are down. Going to be a difficult flag to run. Formal knows that. Formal chooses to slay. Formal takes his eyes onto Cherish, but Cherish continuing the momentum from his series against TSM. Takes down Formal and stops that cap dead to rights.
Cherish seriously put on a juggernaut-like performance in that series against TSM, eclipsing the damage of any player on either team by a wide margin. Now we got Ryan Noob on your screen, longtime favorite of mine, previous teammate Ryan Noob with the nice no-scope on Renegade. That's 3 members down for OpTic.
Still one player in his base to deal with. They are pulling the flag on the other side of the map. Legend has to get this kill onto Ryan Noob. Has Ryan Noob been given the chance? Is the question. Ryan Noob relocates. Legend reads him like a book, takes him down. Renegade with a kill in the kill feed as well. This could be a counter cap opportunity now that Legend's opened the map. Not only that, Renegade finds the overshield as it comes up. Legend flag across halfway. OpTic will take a 1-0 lead here shortly because Legend wins his pivots.
It's going to be a big sign in the success of this game is which team is going to be able to control the overshield as Renegade makes use of it, pushing up into the Complexity base.
They're dead.
And now he has the flagpole.
Yeah, Complexity in a spawn trap. It's going to be a double cap opportunity. That overshield came up at the exact wrong time for Complexity fans. Green wall starting to feel some momentum, starting to love what they're seeing here on Friday. Now that OpTic Gaming take a 2-0 lead in game 1.
OpTic firing on all cylinders right now. A quick 2-0 lead. And Renegade trying to win this battle in his basement against Ryan Noob and takes him out with a reversal. 3 members down for OpTic with Renegade the last one up.
Yeah, it could be a counter tap opportunity here for Complexity, but not if Renegade gets a couple of kills, and that he does. It's a killing spree for Renegade. That's going to stop everything Complexity could have potentially had. Another opportunity squandered. The green wall stands strong.
That's what makes this OpTic Gaming roster so nasty, is that when you think you have their backs against the wall, the last member on the team can make the biggest play, and that's what we're seeing here at a Renegade.
Oh my god, a repulse stick to the face of King Nick. That's a frustrating moment. Renegade losing teammates throughout this process, but still, he alone has defended OpTic's base, giving his team so much time to come off respawn. Knocked to no shield, stays alive again. Renegade is 10-3-3, and honestly, the reason OpTic Gaming are up significantly here, Complexity need to prioritize him.
Hopping on board with Bound. Sniper rifle in his hands, playing with a lot of comfort right now, knowing his team is up 2-0. Complexity is going to have to be the aggressors here as Bound making his way, taking down Mental with the help of Formal.
Bound doubles back, takes down Ryan Noob. He heard the missed shot with Snipe, saw that as a window, an opportunity to take out the sniper Complexity. The flag's getting pulled. Mental, the last player alive, he's coming off respawn. And look at him, he's getting pinged. Complexity have to get around the slays. There's no chance though, Faisal. This is an overshield flag runner, and OpTic Gaming look like they're gonna punch their ticket to a 1-0 series lead here in dominant fashion. Wow. 3-6, this man dominates Team Slayers. And we're on board with Renegade to kick this one off.
Renegade getting his sights on the players towards top snipe. Couple members from each team fall. Renegade put down some nice shots on Mental. Perfect with a double kill. Looking for the triple on Ryan Noob. Call it a triple kill for Renegade.
Renegade starting off with a 1.36. He's going to boost those numbers up if he keeps this up. A triple and an open map for OpTic Gaming. Formal with shock camo in hand, and I said his name first for a reason. Let's see what he can do.
the last player you want to see with the camo shock if you're Complexity. Nice double kill for Formal. Ooh, almost getting that triple.
You know, King Nick is just sweating right now. So much pressure on him, he can't even get on the map.
We talked about the strong start and how important it is. Clutch, and
there he goes
just
again.
like that, Formal helping his team get this 11-3 kill lead. Camo and Shock still in his control.
They got a dinner at Chili's reservations, it looks like, because they are dominating right now, 12-4. And Formal once more, pushing this LR player. Ryan able to drop, maybe get out of dodge, but they've lost track of Formal. Are they going to be able to spot him before he spots them? Because that's the big question when you have a shock rifle player on the map. Unfortunate timing for Formal, finally goes down, but the damage has been done. A 12-5 lead for OpTic Gaming.
Good coordination there out of Complexity, taking down Formal. Now Cherished gets Renegade with Formal there to get the trade.
A little bit of map control now for Complexity. The game slows down a bit. You're down 7. Might feel like a mountain right now, but some unanswered kills can go a long way. No camo or shock on the map to really worry about, I don't think so. We'll see how Complexity choose to break the inside of the map, being stuck in yard right now.
Legend gets a double kill in yard, and just when I thought the game was about to slow down, Clutch, OpTic chooses to just continue being aggressive, and players like Legend and Bound are gonna force that hand because they're the most aggressive players in the HCS.
Yeah, it's OpTic Gaming strategy. It's clear as day, right? Make them uncomfortable, apply pressure, see how they can handle it. Our Complexity is buttoned up as they were against TSM. The answer looks like no. The difference in pressure between a team like OpTic and anybody else that you play against is so difficult to deal with right now. Complexity continuously being put on respawn. Still a 7-kill lead, but trades only benefit OpTic as they approach 50. Camo is up now, the name of the game. King Nick wins a big fight on the Formal, and that could open the doors, but here comes Renegade trying to get that camo as Bound gets a double. You surely think Renegade picks this camo up, and all of a sudden, the pace just feels terrible for Complexity.
Yeah, what could have been a big swing moment, an opportunity for Complexity gets shut down by a big-time double kill by Bound. Now, Renegade with the camo, playing carefree. No one is shooting at him, and he just has complete control of this map right now.
Even if he wasn't invisible, he still gets those 2 kills, right? Renegade's positioning is so key here as he extends the lead to 8, finds Ryan Noob. That's a free kill, gets an assist for it. Knocked to no shield, wants to stay alive with his camo. Oh my, the detonate almost gets a hold of Mental. Mental does stay alive though. You remove the camo from the map, still an 8-kill lead for OpTic Gaming, however.
Mental needs to stay alive here with the shock rifle and really do a lot of damage to bring his team back into the game. Down by 9 kills. OpTic, the first one at 30.
Trades across the board, so Mental, massive responsibility here with the shock rifle, get his team back into it. Unfortunately, he doesn't expect Renegade to spawn bottom lift. Renegade spawns bottom lift, lifts up, takes that shock rifle, puts it in his hands. Now this is a tough position to be in as well because Renegade with the shock is no laughing matter.
3 members fall for OpTic, Clutch. With Renegade, the last one, seems like a very common theme. There's never going to be 4 dead because Renegade is always alive, being a thorn in the side of your base.
Yeah, you almost want Renegade dead instead of the other 3 at this point because the way he was able to impact game 1. We'll see how Renegade's able to play this. He waits for his teammates to spawn, can't hit the first couple of shots with the shock rifle. Mental pushes him back into a difficult situation, hits the jump on S3. Nice kill onto Ryan Noob. However, the successful push from Complexity will win them a couple of slays, but still trades continuing to occur. Formal with a double extends the lead to 9.
Momentary 4 down for Complexity. Quick spawn and push to try to get some more real estate on the map. But Ryan Noob goes down, so does Cherished. And this one's getting away from Complexity quick. Only 11 more kills to go for OpTic.
Complexity's been thrown in the deep end of the pool right now. OpTic looking like Michael Phelps with a 10-kill lead here, swimming towards 50. They're flow stating right now. They are pushing everything they can to make Complexity uncomfortable. Big shots by Cherish will release some of that pressure, but Cherish needs some help. At 12, 4, and 10, Cherish has got to get somebody else on the board on his team in order to stop some of the OpTic Gaming pressure, but it might be too little too late.
This is a final opportunity pretty much for Complexity. You got to win your pips right now, and you got to get this camo. But as I say that, Renegade pushes in with no concern, gets a perfect kill on King Nick, and gives his team so much control on the map now by that win.
Yeah, 5 more kills to go, and look at where Complexity are positioned, just trapped at the bottom of ramp. They get a little bit of space on the map after they take down Bound, but they're going to be stuck in blue. 1 player by himself, King Nick over at Snipe, and that's Legend's target first.
Camo in the hands of Legend allows him to move so freely across the map. 4 more kills to go for OpTic Gaming as Complexity finds them their back steadily against the wall.
Ryan Noob cheesing that doorway gets an assassination on the Renegade. You know Renegade's a little upset with that one, but he can shrug it off with a 10-kill lead. All you need to do is find 4, and Legend's got your 1.
3 more kills to go, and OpTic Gaming will go up 2-0 in this series. Ryan Noob gets taken down to 1 shot. Bound cleans that up. 2 more kills to go. Renegade trying to look for his spots. King Nick. Legend is there to clean it up. Last kill. OpTic Gaming playing like an absolute machine right now, and there it is. Renegade with the final kill, and OpTic Gaming go up 2-0.
We'll see if Complexity can do a better job of starting this game off. But right now on board with Bound, and he's already behind enemy lines. King, oh wait, take down King Nick. He gets turned on and Bound. Gonna reset in the death cam. Legend, however, finds himself a double, finds himself a 3rd player attempting to push top A, making it a difficult kill for him. The jukes, the dips, the dodges. Can he get the job done? Oh my God, it's an ugly fight. He gets a little bit of help from his friends. And with that, bought some time for the rest of OpTic Gaming to get over to A. And what a play by Legend, just staying alive.
Camo was secured by Renegade, but quickly taken out by the Complexity side, and now control in the hands of OpTic Gaming, A and C, and they're gonna get some points on the board.
Yeah, not your traditional hold. OpTic are gonna want B in either A or C, but they're gonna get all 3 from the looks of it. C flat is where all of Complexity is gonna be coming off respawn here, and already with so much damage onto them, they know they can't stand in that stronghold. They're going to have to fight for white and blue control. Formal trying to deny some of that space right now, but continuously getting kills in the kill feed for OpTic Gaming. It's a trip cap to kick this one off, and already 40-0 and climbing.
Yeah, that trip cap is so deadly, and this is not looking good for Complexity. We talked about them needing a strong start in game number 3, but OpTic Gaming are the ones firing on all cylinders.
And it's Legend, MVP of last Worlds. 6-1-1 to kick this one off. Gets a ton of information and doesn't take a lot of damage. Very key to being able to stay alive here. Gets a kill. Can he get out? It's a killing spree for Legend, and he gets out of there. He's surrounded by Complexity, and he finds a hole. I guess he creates a hole with a kill. And with that, Complexity once again on respawn, down over 100 already.
Now they're going to be spawning in the pipes, they're going to try to go top glass and rotate all around to C, but right now this is an absolute bloodbath. OpTic Gaming is making this look so easy.
Blink. This game's about to be over right now. Ryan Noob gets put on respawn. 1 player is going to be towards the elevator side, but I mean, Complexity having such a hard time finding any kills. Legend's still alive on this killing spree, 8-2-1. They do get A, so they stop the trip cap bleeding, but I'm Jesus Christ, it's already 157-0.
Yeah, even after getting A, OpTic just collapses so quickly, and they're gonna get A right back and get right into this triple cap once again.
Second camo of the game might not even come up, it feels like. It is coming up here momentarily, but it might not need to get put to use. 185, it's perfect Halo for OpTic Gaming so far.
Once again, all of Complexity spawning in pipes. Ryan will be able to be a straggler and get behind OpTic, but he gets taken out. And now Bound picks up the camo, and the trip cap is still in full effect, Wes.
Hey, Complexity, I'm gonna let you know right now, you got 1 more life in this game. If you don't get a kill, this game's over. This series is over.
After capping A, see a couple members of Complexity try to rotate over to C. Let's see if they can win this fight against Legend and get some control.
Okay, a couple of kills come their way. They want to play some Halo, it seems, this Friday evening. They're able to get B, they're able to hop in C. Complexity not gonna get too 50-0. Let's see how long they can hold this double cap. They can get around the Slays. They're gonna need to push for a trip cap, however, because their deficit is so massive. Ryan Noob and Cherish pick up kills. The last 2 players at elevator. You need Complexity to push this, and you need to do it fast. You gotta get rid of these OpTic Gaming members. Legend gets out of there, though. He sneaks out, and he's able to jump in C before Complexity would like him to, so no trip cap for Complexity.
Yeah, that was huge for Formal Legend to get that trade. Legend staying alive and rotating over to C, giving them control of C, but Complexity still has A and B, so some signs of life out of Complexity.
The heart rate monitor is going crazy right now. Let's see what Legend's able to do. Hops into B. Everybody on the map is alive. You have to think this is highway robbery if he's able to transfer over B, but by the looks of observer mode, everybody for Complexity is stuck in the back of blue. Formal's getting kills in no man's land right now. They are able to reposition to get C, but they've lost control once again, and 15 points is all OpTic need.
Every single time, no matter whose point of view we go on the OpTic side, the game just looks so easy for them. Their teamwork is impeccable right now, and They are just playing such efficient Halo. It's a beauty to watch.
10 points, one more round of slays. Complexity split across the map, and they're looking for a C push here. They've regrouped, there's 3 of them. Legend's gonna find all 3 here. Can he get some kills? Is the question. King Nick's able to stay alive. They're able to transfer overseas. So for now, Complexity are alive. 2:45:37, that's where we'll stop as a BC hold for Complexity keeps them in this game.
Now we're seeing Complexity push their advantage and try to win this fight. Turbine trying to get that A control as well, maybe get a trip cap for themselves. But OpTic Gaming has control of batteries, trying to get B back, and they do.
Renegade gets caught off guard, but still almost able to turn on the mental. Can't hit the headshot. A couple of kills go to Complexity, and now they push a trip cap. Formal finds himself a perfect kill. The trip cap gets denied once again. Legend in A will allow Complexity to have a BC hold. Complexity continue to score. It's a matter of time. You just got to feel. You got to get a trip cap, and you almost have to play perfect from here.
Yeah, 245 seconds for OpTic. One switch, one setup break, and they'll win this game. But the triple cap comes out of Complexity, and all of OpTic is spawning towards C. So maybe Complexity will put on some pressure here and try to hold the trip cap. But no, it looks like they're going to choose to just hold A and B for now.
Do you believe in miracles? Complexity now up to 100 points. The trip cap, it gets stopped for now, but here comes Complexity. A kill on the Formal's big, but the rest of OpTic Gaming turn and burn. What is King Nick's life there? Legend's going to be anchoring this back blue position, but look at Complexity. All right, here we go. There's some teamwork there. Formal gets spit out towards the pipes. That's the first player to spawn. You got to figure out a way to deny the shock rifle, and this pipe control is so imperative here for Complexity to continue this trip cap. The rest of this team is over at Elevator. If they can get these kills at Elevator, they can continue what is a trip cap right now. Formal goes down as well. 4 down again for OpTic. Here we go.
This is looking good for Complexity, but once again, one slip, one wrong move, and OpTic Gaming will sweep this series. So Complexity has to play literally perfect Halo.
Ryan needs to hit a shot. You got to create the opportunity for your team. King Nick does get a kill in the feed, and Ryan gets information across that mid-bridge player. Legend, the last player alive. 4 down again for OpTic. Complexity. Here we go.
Spawning towards the glass side, OpTic Gaming just needs to focus on getting a pick, maybe 2, as Bound does a lot of damage, but great grenade out of Rhino taking him down, and we're seeing OpTic trying to rotate towards C, but King Nick is there.
Oh my God, here comes Ryan Noob. He hits the first. Legend gets a double in the kill feed. 2 go down on each side. This is the moment of the game, right back in it. Only down 15 now. The next round of slays almost guarantees who's going to win this game. Mental backs up to glass. He's got C control. 1 player in B. His teammate King Nick able to get that reset on the B. Formal goes down. King Nick goes down. Mental picks up a kill on the Bound. 2 players going to C, and it's the last 2 players that will have anything to say about this. If Complexity can get these kills before the team spawns, that's big. But Mental jumps up, eats the nade, and with that, OpTic able to get that kill. 243, 245. This game's touched, Faisal.
What are we watching right now? Clutch 246 to 245. Complexity making a miraculous comeback right now as OpTic Gaming converts C. So they have control of A and C, and this could be it. But Complexity hops into C.
They get into C. Nobody from Complexity is here, and Renegade's in B as well. 2 members go down for Complexity. They're coming off respawn right now. Formal gets 2 in the feed as well. This game, as close as it got. OpTic find a way. Oh my God, Mental. Mental jumps in. Last player steps. The melees aren't close enough. Oh, finally. OpTic Gaming gave their fans a heart attack.